Fight fans all over the world, it's Daddy P with Slap Happy Gorilla. What? Dmitry Bivol and Artur Beterbiev are on a crash course to deliver us an undisputed showdown at the 175-pound division. Listen. First of all, let me go ahead and thank all of my subscribers, everybody that subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much for your subscription. Hey, everybody else, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and hit that like button. It's for free. Slap Happy Gorilla loves when you slap that like button. Hey, you either a slapper or you a stroker. You slap that like button or you can stroke the dislike button. A slapper or a stroker. Anyway, let's get to the video. Artur Beterbiev, Dmitry Bivol. After Beterbiev beat Anthony Yard earlier this year, Tim Bradley made a statement basically saying that Dmitry Bivol hands down will outbox Artur Beterbiev, and basically said that Beterbiev only has a puncher's chance. Now this is the thing. Hey, I like Dmitry Bivol. I like his boxing prowess. He did handle Canelo Alvarez very niftily. However, Canelo Alvarez was a smaller guy. They have weight classes for a reason. Dmitry Bivol is 6 foot with a 72-inch arm reach. And Canelo Alvarez, yeah, he's a good boxer, but the skill set he has, if he was a little bit bigger, it probably would have worked against Dmitry Bivol. However, because of his smaller frame, no, it just ain't worked. And I'm gonna tell you this, I don't care how many times they fight, it won't work. Now, I don't know what Dmitry Bivol will look like at 168. You know, he will have a slight disadvantage because of the weight drain, and he's used to that 175-pound weight limit. You know, that could be a different scenario altogether. But at 175, Canelo Alvarez, he can fight Dmitry Bivol 100 times. It'll be the same outcome. But Artur Beterbiev is a totally different monster. Listen, he is a KO artist, yes. In 19 fights, he's won all 19 by knockout. Listen, that's a 100% KO average. Beterbiev is 5'11 and a half, so he's right there at that 6 foot, you know, right there at around 6 foot, 5'11 and a half. He has a 73-inch arm reach, you know, compared to Dmitry Bivol at 72 inches. So they pretty much right there together, you know. Like I said, Bivol is 6 foot with 72-inch arm reach. Beterbiev is 5'11 and a half with a 73-inch arm reach. They pretty much similar. So, with that bigger frame and with the skill set that Beterbiev have, the type of pressure he brings, man, look, do not underestimate this young man's boxing prowess. He does knock guys out, but he's just not a simple KO artist. He has boxing prowess. Listen, he has scalps on his resume. He just beat Anthony Yard this year, 23. In 22, he beat Joe Smith. In 21, he beat Marcus Brown. In 2019, the guy that ended the career of the what you call him, Superman. What his name was. Adonis Stevenson, that's his name, Adonis Stevenson. Alexander Gvozdyk ended the career of Adonis Stevenson, And hey, God bless Adonis Stevenson. That was I'm glad that the man came out of a coma. But Alexander Gvozdyk got knocked out by Artur Beterbiev in 2019. Lesson. Beterbiev is a very interesting boxer. He does have power, very brutal and violent boxer. And he's smart. He uses a probing jab to kind of hide that right hand. And he also used it to occupy space. He used those compact punches. They look like arm punches, but he used them with the type of momentum to hurt his opponents. He used those, like he'll come in at you. It looks like arm punches, but those compact left hooks. Then he'll come up with uppercuts. Well, the momentum he's coming at you is gonna hurt you. This guy has a lot of those Eastern European style tricks up his sleeve that are very effective. And he is a very brutal boxer. Now, Dmitry Bivol may have, trainers, in his corner that know some of those tricks that may be able to neutralize them. But man, look, on paper, just like Mike Tyson say, it's easy to have a plan. It's about what you do when you get hit in the face with that plan. That plan sometimes go out the window. But Dmitry Bivol, I do give him credit for being a very composed guy, even under pressure. He was very composed against Canelo and in some other fights as well. He is a very good boxer. But what I'm saying is, do not count out Artur Beterbiev just as a KO artist and say he only has a puncher's chance. That could prove to be very inaccurate. But I do want to see this fight. We don't know what Dmitry Bivol is going to do about the rematch with Canelo. If he's going to go to 168 and fight him for those titles, or is he going to fight him again at 175? It's kind of, this Undisputed fight is kind of held up. And hey, I ain't mad at Dmitry Bivol. He trying to make another paycheck. Now, even though Canelo continues to be the A side, he has beat Canelo. So now to fight him again, it's probably going to mean more money, and it's going to mean that he'll have a little bit more things in his favor. Canelo may alter the weight thing. Like I said, 168, you never know. It seems to me that Dmitry Bivol feels like he can make 168. I've heard that, so I don't know what that situation is. But I really want to see that Undisputed matchup to see who is the king, who's the crown guy at 175. That's a very important fight for that weight class. And this is the only thing that I see in Artur Beterbiev that could be an issue is his age. Beterbiev is 38 years old. Dmitry Bivol is 32. Beterbiev is not getting any younger. So that fight needs to happen sooner than later. Father Time is undefeated. You hear that all the time. You can get in the ring overnight and just get old. It might be that one fight. You get in the ring and just your legs ain't working like they usually do. But if you see Artur Beterbiev train, man, you can look up on YouTube, Beterbiev training. That guy trains. And he trains for the type of brutal attack that he puts on guys. That's why he's knocking these guys out. His resume for that weight class is a stellar resume. Like I done named the guys. Anthony Yard, Joe Smith, Marcus Brown, Alexander Gvozdyk. He didn't just beat these guys, he knocked them out. So, Dmitry Bivol, Artur Beterbiev, man, I would really love to see this fight this year, really the end of 23 if possible. But it looks like Dmitry Bivol again maybe fighting Canelo Alvarez maybe the end of this year. Maybe they can get it done early in 24. Whatever the case may be, this is Daddy P with Slap Happy Gorilla. Go ahead and slap that like button, man. If you ain't slap it yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you can be notified every time it goes down. This is Daddy P signing off.